How you doing, folks? Papa Joe here. I sitting down there in Arkansas, hoping to get loaded for the storm comes through. It's evidently hitting pretty hard up in northern parts. I want to share a little deal here, a letter from Patti Myers. Now this is a good year old, over a year old now. And it's a letter that she wrote to Al Simpson. He's a senator from Wyoming. And in the gist of it all, she is explaining exactly why Trump won. Now, I don't know exactly when she wrote this, but I know it came across me on my wall last year. So, Al Simpson, the senator from Wyoming, called senior citizens the greediest generation as he compared Social Security to a milk cow with 310 milk tits. Here's a response in a letter from Patti Myers in Montana. I think she's a little ticked off. She also tells it like it is, and she does. Here's her letter. Hey, Alan. Let's get a few things straight. One, as a career politician, you have been on the public dole tit for 50 years. Two, I've been paying Social Security taxes for 48 years, since I was 15 years old. I am now 63. Three, my Social Security payments and those of millions of other Americans were safely tucked away in an interest-bearing account for decades until you political pukes decided to raid the account and give our money to a bunch of zero losers in return for votes, thus bankrupting the system and turning Social Security into a Ponzi scheme that would make Bernie Madoff proud. 4. Recently, just like Lucy and Charlie Brown, you and your ilk pulled the proverbial football away from millions of American seniors nearing retirement and moved the goalpost for full retirement from age 65 to age 67. Now you and your shill commission are proposing to move the goalpost yet again. 5. I and millions of other Americans have been paying into Medicare from day one, and now you morons propose to change the rules of the game. Why? Because you idiots mismanaged other parts of the economy to such an extent that you need to steal our money from Medicare to pay the bills. 6. I and millions of other Americans have been paying in income tax our entire lives, and now you propose to increase our taxes yet again. Why? Because you incompetent bastards spent our money so profligently that you just kept on spending even after you ran out of money. Now you come to the American taxpayers and say you need more to pay off your debt. To add insult to injury, you label us as greedy for calling bullshit to your incompetence. Well, Captain Bullshit, I have a few questions for you. 1. How much money have you earned from the American taxpayers during your pathetic 50-year political career? 2. At what age did you retire from your pathetic political career, and how much are you receiving in annual retirement benefits from the American taxpayers? 3. How much do you pay for your government-provided health insurance? 4. What cuts in your retirement and health care benefits are you proposing in your disgusting deficit reduction proposal? Or as usual, have you exempted yourself and your political cronies? It is you, Captain Bullshit, and your political co-conspirators, called Congress, who are the greedy ones. It is you and your fellow nutcase thieves who have bankrupted America and stolen the American dream from millions of loyal, patriotic taxpayers. And for what? Votes. And your job and retirement security at our expense. You lung-headed leech, that's right, sir. You and yours have bankrupted America for the sole purpose of advancing your pathetic political careers. You know it, we know it, and you know that we know it, and you can take that to the bank, you miserable son of a bitch. P.S. And stop calling Social Security benefits entitlements. What an insult. I've been paying into the Social Security system for 45 years. It's my money. Give it back to me the way the system was designed and stop patting yourself on the back like you're being generous by doling out these monthly checks. Well, folks, I'd say she was upset. I would also say she's 110% correct. I would also say that is exactly why Donald Trump got into office. I would also say that is why most of us regular Americans are not upset about him putting business people in his cabinet. The news media and the professional political cronies, they're all highly upset about him putting business people in his cabinet. Why? Because they know it's going to get into their pocket in the long run. They know he's tapped into the American people being fed up with the bullshit. Just like that woman right there said. It's bullshit. They have stole from us. They've exempted themselves from everything that they want to do to us, just like Obamacare. They exempted themselves from Obamacare. Why? And how dare you? You force that on this nation, but you don't have to deal with it. There's a lot of people like me that have got their own little agendas on stuff that they're doing and not doing. Because you guys are thieves. Period. You're the scum of the earth. Professional politicians, I wouldn't spit in your gut if your ass was on fire. I don't trust you no farther than I could push a toy truck, and I don't feel very strong today. I totally agree with Patti. 200%. And y'all know that we know it, and that just adds insult to injury, because now you're like, we don't care if you know it. Kiss our duff. Yeah. The American people have woke up. The sleeping giant is awake, and you do have a problem on your hands, don't you? Now, you've got your few brainwashed, Kool-Aid drinking, head stuck in the sand, Democrat bleeding heart dumbasses that are still wanting to help you do the best thing for America. Best thing for America is leave like you promised. You said if Trump got voted in, a bunch of you said you was leaving. Go. Please, hurry up. For one thing, that right there is going to give us a whole bunch of money. If all you people working for the government and political, professional political career little hens would leave, that'd save a whole bunch of money right there. But you can't do it, can you? Because you're on the tit. And you just can't quit suckling, can you? Yep. Patti was right. I liked her letter. I hope it was a real one, even if it wasn't. I enjoyed reading it. I shared it over a year ago. It just came across my memories. I enjoyed reading it again today. And I shared it again today. Not only on my Facebook wall, but right here with you guys. So they just can't figure it out, can they? They don't understand why we're so upset with them. They're only doing what's best for us. Really? Or are you only doing what's best for your wallet? Hey, remember, God loves you, so do I. You politicians, I ain't so crazy about you. But the rest of y'all, love you. God does too. You have a good day.